8:06, Need to Know Morning Show. Good morning, friend. Thank you for beginning your day with us. It is Tuesday, August 27th, 2019. Every Tuesday at 8:05. I love this segment of the program. We get to visit with somebody in the business community, some of the movers and the shakers. We talk about those who create jobs and add to our local economy, and that's what business people do. And every week on Tuesday at this time, we get to meet somebody who's leading one of those organizations across our area. And this is the Vaaler Insurance CEO Spotlight for August 27th, 2019. And we are pleased to have in the chair this morning Darren Rogness. And Darren is the president and one of the owners at Braaten Cabinets. Darren, how are you, man?
Doing well this morning. Thank you for having me in here.
Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that very much and making some time for us here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. So tell us a little bit. And by the way, I'll have you put the headphones on just because our man Kevin might want to ask you a question. And you'll be able to hear it a little better that way.
Yeah, right. I was just say right away, Darren, the donuts that we give as a gift right there. Feel free to open those right now if you want. And, you can go ahead.
I think I'll leave those right over there for all you guys after the show today. Good to hear you in the other room over there, by the way.
Good to see you there, my friend.
Yeah, so tell us about Braaten Cabinets. What do you guys do?
Well, we specialize in custom cabinetry. We've been serving in the market here for about 45 years, and I've owned the company now for about 2.5 years with my brothers, and it's been fun to be a part of making kitchens come to life and bathrooms come to life for people.
Now, were you like a woodworker? Was like wood shop your favorite class in high school? How did you get interested in this particular line of work?
Well, honestly, I was looking for an opportunity just to expand my personal horizons, looking forward to owning a business, and I had just an opportunity to step into this, and it's been a lot of fun.
Had you owned a business before, or is this kind of your first foray into owning something?
Well, I did own just some of my own sole proprietorship type stuff, little things here and there, but this is my first big venture.
Okay. So what were some of the big learning curve things early on as you tried to get under the hood and take a look at, everybody who comes into an ownership situation says, okay, I got to look at the financials and see how we're doing there. I got to look at the operations, look at our product. Are we making a product that people want? Are we going to create demand, that kind of thing? How did you go about the process of really getting under the hood when you bought the company?
Well, when we took over, my brothers and I, we very quickly needed to take a look at, do we have the right people? Do we have the right processes in place? And then, of course, the product that you mentioned as well. And those were the things that we really tackled right away. We discovered that we needed to refine the product. We needed to make sure we had the right people in the right seats. We needed to take a look at the processes, and we have been, over the last 2.5 years, we've been refining all three of those pieces.
Okay, so there's a lot to consider there, many different things. Well, tell us about a change that you made. Maybe it was a small thing, maybe it was very subtle, maybe it was a significant thing, but as you got in there and you took a look at everything, tell us about something that you said, maybe we need to make some adjustments here, and then how has it worked out?
Sure. I think the biggest thing that we have done is we have refined the product. On the outside, it's still the same Braaten cabinet. It's got that quality. It's got the hands of the individuals that are building the product, that are finishing the product. It still has that. But what was missing is that when you came into our showroom, you met with a designer. The sky was the limit on what you could design, and there were no parameters. There's no baseline for what we could do. And if you came in and wanted to have a product that you just needed something simple, it was really hard to do something simple because we were so specialized in creating this very big, very dramatic kitchen or something like that. And so we started small. We can always expand. So we still can do those magnificent kitchens that people want, but we can also now do the simple. We need a few boxes. We need a few cabinets for our basement. We just want to put a countertop on them. We can do that, and the budget is much more affordable than it was a couple of years ago.
I think about products that we used to use that we really don't use anymore, like going to the video store to Blockbuster Video, and now there's not video stores anymore. I would think one of the good things about what you do is as long as people build homes, whatever shape, size, functionality they have, people are always going to need cabinets in their home in one shape or form. So it looks like there's job security in what you do for the long term.
Well, there is. The biggest competition that we're having is these very large builders that not home builders, but the cabinet builders. Product gets built, thousands of cabinets a day, and you don't get to customize them. Although they're getting a lot better at putting in specialized components.
Yeah.
And so that is probably our biggest competitor, because people are recognizing or seeing rather that, hey, I can put this home automation stuff in, or the smart home technology in. Well, something's got to give, and sometimes the cabinets give. Well, people will buy these cabinets for a lot less money, and then after 5 years, they're finding out these cabinets are kind of struggling here a little bit.
Yeah.
They're falling apart, and that's where we are really trying to emphasize that quality, the warranty, the pieces that come with our product really can stand that test of time. And they're not that much more expensive. We're a lot closer than we were several years ago.
Okay.
Darren, I would imagine, thanks to like the HGTV shows and all these things, as someone comes up, I have to have distressed bamboo in my kitchen. And you're going,
yeah.
okay, let me see. I don't know if we have any distressed bamboo, but the materials, I would imagine, and I do some flips here and there and have over the.
I need to talk to you more then.
Right? Yeah, right. We should. But it just amazes me the different materials and the different textures and different things that a guy like you has got to be up on in order to stay current with where the market goes, I would imagine.
Right. Let's. I'll give a little credit to my designers. They're up on that stuff a lot more than I am, but they design it. We can take care of it, and so I give a lot of credit to them. They have a lot of design ideas. They're brilliant. I enjoy seeing the creations that they have and the technology that we have today. We've upgraded our software. So you can come in and we can make it look photorealistic. I mean, you can virtually, one step short of physically touching your cabinet, we can put it on the computer screen for you. So it's pretty cool what they can do.
No kidding. How do you balance your marketing? Are you trying to go to the average Steve, Alex, and Kevin who are thinking about maybe doing a renovation in their house, maybe replacing the old cabinets in the old neighborhood? Are you going to builders and trying to get in on some of those projects from the ground up? How do you what's your breakdown on your marketing? How much individually you go to, and then how much kind of going direct to the builders you do?
Sure, it's a combination of all of the above.
Everything, yeah.
It has to be. We have builders that we work with today that we are just elated to be working with, because we know what they want. And so we are able to provide that over and over and over to them. They provide us, and we provide to them just a consistent product, a consistent flow. But we also have the consumer that comes in and says, "Hey, I'm just looking to remodel my kitchen," and we need to cater to them and help them as well. And that's what our showroom really can handle is that, where they can get an idea and touch and feel the product with Houzz and Pinterest and Google Images and stuff. They come in with all sorts of pictures
I'm sure
today.
they do. Yeah.
But we can say, well, we can make it won't look exactly like that, but we can make it look very similar to that, and it'll feel like this and operate like that. And that's what our showroom does. And so we do need to work with both of those things.
Yeah, and I'm sure you got designers that can do renderings, so you can get a pretty good idea what it'll look like when it's all said and done.
Absolutely. That 3D photorealistic, we can do walkthroughs, we can grab 3D shots of different angles and really give it a look. So
Darren, I'm looking at your website, and you say Braaten Cabinets, and I think kitchen cabinets, bath cabinets, but you guys do a lot of, I'm looking here, specialized products. Murphy beds, closets, fireplace mantles, things like that. So custom woodwork
absolutely
falls under your realm as well. Anything like that.
Absolutely. Come on in. We've got craftsmen that build this product, and I've got finished carpenters who install the product. So we can take care of that. We'll have some exciting announcements coming up in the next month or so that we're going to be making some additions. I'm going to leave that to the listeners.
You don't want to break any news here on the Need to Know Morning Show today?
Maybe you can have me back.
There you go. So you're my guy for the Distressed Bamboo Entertainment Center.
Yeah, I guess that would be case.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about if someone comes in with an idea, hey, cabinets, this and that. are you into kind of like the whole kitchen or the whole room kind of remodel? I mean, can you redesign my whole kitchen for me, or do you want to stick pretty much specifically to what the woodwork and the cabinets is and the storage pieces of that?
No, my designers that we have at Braaten, they are interior designers. They can help you with colors. Even if we don't do something that you need to have done, we can coordinate everything. So
Okay.
they can help you with the colors. We have countertops. We can get the backsplash taken care of for you. We can help you with picking out your flooring, matching and coordinating all of that. So we can help you with the entire package.
Okay, so more than just cabinets.
That
even
is-
though that's
yes.
the namesake
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Yep, correct.
When you try to look at what comes next for the company, you've talked about there's some kind of new product lines or things
Yep.
like that you're looking at doing down the line. Where do you see the company in 20 years? What do you hope it looks like, feels like, runs like?
Sure. I see Braaten Cabinets as being a business that continues to be stable. It continues to offer the same quality of product. Basically saying, hey, we've got to continue to adapt to what the marketplace wants today, whether it's the home builder needing to that puts out 30 homes a year or 5 homes a year, or it's that individual that wants to remodel their home. There's some areas in this community here that are prime for remodel, and we want to make sure we can take care of them as well. Some beautiful homes and a few of the beautiful developments here that we want to make sure we can continue to help and take care of. Braaten Cabinets also has expanded into commercial. The history of Braaten Cabinets has morphed over the years, over the 45 years almost. And so we've been able to focus now on the commercial market, which is more of your laminated cabinetry that you'd see in your businesses and in your churches and your offices and things like that. And then also your home. And so we've got to continue to say, what does the marketplace need? We have the resources to provide it. And so we want to make sure we can continue to take care of this market.
How many people do you have working with you all together there?
Great question. Right about 25 people.
Okay, so you got 25 folks doing all the different kind of things there. Tell me about when you go to a meeting with a prospective client, they're saying, well, you're not the only one, Darren, who does what you do. There's other people. Why? What's your differentiator? What's the thing that makes you unique that you try to sell people on?
Absolutely. What we really try to focus on is the fact that we are providing a quality, high quality product at, we feel, a very reasonable price. We also know that we're not the highest priced in the market anymore. Braaten has always been known, well, they're too expensive. And that's not the situation. We are still a custom cabinet company, so if you're going to compare us to the big box retailers, yeah, we're more expensive, but we're not the most expensive. So we focus on the fact that we're going to provide you a high quality product at a reasonable price. We have a full design center, provide you with that photo realistic, almost touch it view of your cabinetry if that's what we need to do for you. Some people don't even need that, but if you'd like that, we have that. And then our designers, our interior designers. So we have that ability to provide that full suite of offerings.
Sounds like the future is very bright. The best days are ahead for Braaten Cabinets. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's what we're planning for.
How do people get a hold of you if they want to talk to you about
Great.
maybe a project they've got going on?
Great question. Well, the best thing to do would be to just contact our showroom. Our designers will get in touch with you, and they can call you back. You can swing in. We are by appointment only, but we do have daytime hours, so you can swing in and see somebody. Our website has a lot of information on it as well, from emails to phone there as well, and it's just Braaten Cabinets. Plural.com.
All right. I happen to know this guy a little bit. Good faith, family freedom guy, and he's a pretty darn good power forward, too. I've tried to check him in basketball Sunday nights once in a while.
Oh, yeah?
He's gotten the best of that matchup a few
skills?
times. Oh, yes.
It's been a few years.
Well, it's been a few, but I still remember that quick drop step on the low block there. So give him a call. Check him out. Braaten Cabinets, BraatenCabinets.com is the website. Darren, all the best to you. Thanks for coming by today.
Thank you for having me.
Darren